They are.
You have no idea how much these characters mean to me. I have very strong feelings, Anaya.
All rise. All rise. For the Honorable, mostly, Judge Jack presiding. We also have jurors Anaya and V coming to join us.
Hello. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm recovering from a cold.
Alright. Let's continue where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we were right at trial, weren't we?
Oh.
Yes.
Fuck.
Alright, let's go, bitches.
Alright. There he
There he
is.
is. There he is.
Here comes the boy.
Now, the official thing we're doing for voices is like, anyone can hop in if they want to do the voice, otherwise it's just like, more or less just we're reading it, kinda.
Sounds good to me.
But very loosey-goosey. With that said, Marsh did a fucking great old man voice yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Right?
But Marsh isn't here, so...
Oh, sad face. That's okay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Don't show signs of weakness, or he'll kill you in an instant.
Oh, already to a great start.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Oh, it's my boy!
This fucking himbo.
Oh, my boy!
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Fuck, what did I do for his voice again?
My
V-
dumb man.
I mean, V, you want to take this one?
Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. It looked kind of like a... never mind.
Don't say it. And the
Mr.
cause
Edgeworth?
of I was face palming. Don't rush me. I'll dock your salary, Gumshoe. Don't test me. And the cause of death.
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker next to the body, sir.
I thought death was instantaneous, but okay.
It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the hands of girls, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. We're still calling it a statue. Floor plans? Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Here we go.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Works lots of times. Huh, should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give it a try. We press. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Alright, bitch, let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, you don't have to re-say everything.
No,
by the
no,
way,
no,
so-
I wasn't going to. Fuck that shit.
Alright. Yeah, press everything. Who'd you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Great Water Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, press. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. 2 people there already. I don't think it's worth to press that, because it's like, who was it? And they said, I'm about to tell
yeah.
you.
It's just us. Yeah, it's just Maya and Phoenix.
I don't think it's worth to press here.
No.
Immediately arrested Miss Five.
I feel like
press
you
that.
pressed it, Yeah.
What's your reason?
Oh,
A witness account describing her.
right.
Hold on. The very moment of the murder. Let's try that.
Bitch, are you sure?
Hold on just 1 second.
Here we go.
Yeah.
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it.
Oh no.
Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May is suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Gumshoe, are you colorblind? Well, I guess she is pink.
Okay.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof than her claims, Detective? Ah, guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Damn it!
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay, hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Alright, I think I see it.
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question, Detective. Why did you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Oh god, he's so lively.
I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful.
Yes, sir.
Very well, defense may begin its cross-examination.
Yeah, I think I see it too.
What do you see, Anaya, if you'd like to...
According to the autopsy report, death was instantaneous, so she wouldn't have had time to write anything down herself.
That was my thought, too. So let's present on the last point with autopsy report.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it?
Answer the fucking question.
Of course she wrote it. Who else could have done it?
Literally anyone else in the world, she's the one person who couldn't have. You have a backwards detective.
Backwards?
The victim, yeah, is the only person who absolutely could not have written it.
Oh!
There's a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately!
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! 2 small fries, a large chocolate shake.
Can I get a Happy Meal?
Courtroom? This is not a Wendy's?
Oh, it's not a milkshake, it's a Frosty. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately would have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder?
Yeah, day of.
Day of the murder, yeah. Oh.
You're wrong there, pal.
Oh.
We didn't write an autopsy till the day after.
Day after. Okay. Well, yeah, it makes sense. It happened 9 at night. Whoops.
Right.
I might get a ding for that.
Oh well.
Prosecution's point being... There it is. That autopsy
I'm
report
sorry?
is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request.
Oh, that's not fair.
Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object.
Bruh?
But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
Why
This
didn't you?
morning?
Why didn't you tell me then, motherfucker?
No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Well,
Hunt.
there goes that one. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
This is gay.
You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. I don't know if there's any achievements necessarily, but I'm just like...
I don't think there's anything according to this.
I'm just gonna say you're a sham.
Yeah, fuck you, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. Say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. No, you can deny it with probable cause, but okay. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report has been updated. May have lived for a few minutes. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Here we go.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Oh boy. Okay.
Witness, your name, please.
I don't
So-
like that.
All right. I'll ask you, and if you don't take this, I will.
No, Anaya's never taking this in
Okay.
a million
I'm
years.
sorry, this is beyond me.
All right. April May at your service.
It still no matter who does the voice, it still sends a shudder up my spine every time. Order! An introduction should not require any crowd reactions.
But Your Honor, she's an e-girl.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh. Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Not
Ugh.
Edgeworth. He's gay.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy. I want to
See.
fucking die.
Yeah, you asked for this.
I did, but here we are. I was like, oh,
You're a
right,
real
I
one.
forgot. I forgot.
You forgot how bad it was, didn't you?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sick to the bit. Let's do it.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I had looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. And the one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. I really just wanna die.
You've spared my soul on this day.
Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid
Shut
testimony.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I don't see the need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination?
Please?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm,
I
didn't
forgot
you?
how horny this first one was. Damn.
Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Maya Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Do not!
Dude, how fucking dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the Yes, I'm fucking
Yes!
doing it! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth does not want me to. She has to have some weakness. Yeah, I was gonna say is, my gut says, the one attacking her or, that girl. So I think that was, the third. Let's press on that girl she caught up to her and she hit her. How did you know it was my client? Oh, whoops. Backspace.
Oof.
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had the girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. No, I question your testimony. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
And in general.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Oh!
Cause, you know, she dresses real fucking weird.
Yeah.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal for me. It's like, dude, it's just like a
He's a
low
fucking weirdo.
It's like a low-key roast on the stand.
A little bit, yeah.
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
Hey, do you even own
We
any
do.
normal clothes?
Also, Zell, hi, hello.
Hi, Zell.
So,
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe.
shouldn't have even had time to change.
What'd you say to that, Miss May?
Wow. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
Wow, that sound made me want to die.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
There are too many M names.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
We want to die.
Please God.
Yeah.
This is why I was partial for skipping chapters 1 and 2.
Is the Japanese version this fucking horny?
Yeah, I think it's even more horny.
Oh no.
Okay, I think to say when the evidence was quite firm, yeah, I think all those types of innuendos are toned
the
down
hard
for
evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, almost had her, but she's gonna testify again. So lies
We
beget
will
lies.
find the contradictions,
All right.
damn it.
I did see everything. I did. My throat. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think.
Wait, what?
What happened? Does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
It does actually.
It does, actually. Like, what the fuck?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
I think we know what to question.
Yeah. I don't even know about question. I think we could just present. It's like, nobody
Everyone
has
says
called
what?
this thing a clock yet. That's never been anything.
You're like, how
Like-
did you know, motherfucker?
How the fuck do you know that? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Phoenix, shut the fuck up.
God.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Lawyer?
Just ignoring that.
Yeah. You just said the statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder! Order! Order! A number 9 lodge. A number 45 with extra
He
dip.
still needs his small fries.
I still haven't gotten my McWendy's. Anyways.
God.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No!
Oh,
My questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
thank you, Your Honor.
That was close. If you stop me
Thanks,
there,
Judge.
trial's over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
That's, because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
You want to get the time wrong now?
So, you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. Dude, there's at least a street in
Those are-
between.
Look, it's a besides it's a hotel, you know? Like, those are thick walls for a reason. It's a nice hotel, too.
She could have easily heard the clock. Really, Edgeworth? Really?
That's a bit of a stretch for you.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No.
Nope. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it or couldn't have rung. I think it couldn't
couldn't have
have
rung.
rung.
It's stuffed full of papers. There's no clockwork in this shit.
Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty?
I guess it would be it's empty because all the clockwork was scooped out and it was stuffed full
Well-
of papers.
What do you think, V?
I'm gonna look it up.
Nah, I'm gonna say it's empty.
Nah. Go for it. Okay.
That clock is missing its clockwork.
Yep, there you go.
Oh yeah.
How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? Is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
That.
Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. It's true, that is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Oh
Well, Mr. Wright, could you prove when the clockwork was removed?
yes.
Yeah. We
Oh,
can.
impossible, of course.
Slaps down a cell phone.
I have proof. What? Was it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... phone.
A girl's cell phone.
Yep, I wanted to present that, actually, rather than take a listen to it. Take a look at this.
Oh, it's such a cute phone.
That's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Ooh, he angry. He big angry.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
Oh no.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Oh no.
Gotta say, I'm feeling a little bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
Oh, he's so stupid.
I'm gonna lightly... Yeah. Hold on, thinker, if you could. Clock isn't talking right now. Had to take the clockwork out. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious?
No!
I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make
Motherfucker.
sense. Judge,
You were there!
your brain is as full of holes as Swiss cheese.
Oh.
He's got dementia.
I do have an
Yes.
objection as it so
Yes.
happens.
Yes, I have an objection.
The witness claimed she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence so has not seen the clock before. Just present the clock. It was made. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Oh my god.
Even
Miss May.
people.
I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Boo. Boo.
That's not a boo, that's a fucking raw line, V. Come on. Oh, excuses not on sale today.
My god.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
What the fuck is
my-
happening?
What the
Help?
What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should have died for it! Die!
Oh, whoops.
Oh?
Let's let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Remember, folks, don't do crazy.
Don't do crazy. Nah.
Don't go crazy.
Scary.
Yeah.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Jojo face.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Oh no, Phoenix. You're gonna learn about the inadmissibility of evidence today. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness has never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the weapon was a clock. It's gotta be
Well-
the wiretap, right?
Yeah, this is
yeah.
going to be
It has
so
to be.
inadmissible in a court of law.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Edgeworth, brought up a second autopsy report, so maybe we're fine.
And he didn't even share it with us.
Yeah. Hey, have a look at this.
Her eyes twitching.
I found this in Miss May's room.
Extra legally.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court why you were in Miss May's room. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Fey's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled.
Thanks, Judge.
It troubles me that the witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Did the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely! That's the only explanation that makes sense!
Phoenix!
I'm doing laundry, so I'll be muted and watching. I don't know if I can do my weird witness voice.
It's all
That's okay.
it's all good. V has taken the bullet.
Yeah,
Fine.
Okay.
finger guns.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you
Yes.
prove that? I think not.
Yes!
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone.
These two need to kiss.
I present the cell phone. Again. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Got the call for a while, so you want you to hold on to me. It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you use a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Why are you allowing this in a court of law?
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
I don't like it when she looks at me.
Neither do I. She's scary.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Also, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. Court's seen the real Miss April May now. How to deal the final blow.
Why the wiretap?
Why the wiretap?
Yeah.
Why? Because here's the thing. We have proven her guilty of wiretapping. We have by no means proven her guilty of murder. Right? Like,
Let's just keep the ball rolling here.
yeah, why'd you tap her phone?
We still got that white guy.
Yes. Who has not even been questioned. Answer the question.
No. Do I have to?
Yes.
Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Oh, trust me,
Fuck
Judge.
you,
You're
Judge.
gonna hear it
watch
for
it, no.
decades.
Oh, I'm gonna make you want to retire, Judge. You have no idea.
Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Yes. Are you reading my mind?
She's got a wiretap in your head.
In your head.
Yeah, she's got a wiretap.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious.
Away, I say, away! And oh, I'm sure I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Nice coffee, I believe it was.
Oh, I thought it was sex.
Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold.
Revolutionary. Please continue.
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have to have regular cold coffee. It's not as good.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
This feels like a non sequitur.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No, they're gonna just let her walk away. There's no way I could win this unless time is made of the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. Yeah.
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 Call the bellboy.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why?
Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition?
It's a date.
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
That's a bullshit condition.
No!
What the hell?
No!
Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? This is
we
like
keep going.
we accept the condition. He really doesn't want us to do it. We need to do it.
We're calling
Yeah.
his bluff. Call his bluff.
Call us bluff. I've got nothing to lose except for everything to lose.
I've got nothing to lose but my chains. Workers of the world, unite!
Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap.
No, I didn't. You're bluffing.
Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Judge, what the fuck? How are you agreeing to this?
I think he just likes the drama.
Well, I mean, the reasonable thing would be, first off, we need testimony about whether what April May actually said was true.
Yeah.
Right? And second off, like, testimony about her whereabouts could potentially lead to a guilty thing, right?
Right.
So, that's the reason. It's just nobody's capable of articulating that, because it's the first game. These games get smarter later, I promise.
You know that the judge just has like a big thing of popcorn or like peanuts or something under his desk and he's just eating them while no one's paying attention to him.
But yeah, Zell, it's bonkers. But that's fucking... that's Edgeworth. That's Edgeworth for you.
Yeah, man, I forgot how Game 1 Edgeworth is just so fucking feral.
Yep.
Damn.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. It certainly does look like a bellboy. I was gonna say, Anaya, did you want to take the bellboy?
Sure.
I need a break.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
But tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, because we will not let him set that down. It is a requirement of his
Definition of
job.
my work to always carry this, sir.
With this, we begin his testimony.
Oh, Tino.
Very good, sir.
Miss May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. Also, that's Watergate backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
Yeah, and hence wiretapping Mr. Red, White, and Blue. You know. Anyways.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I looked nowhere but her eyes, I promise. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
So,
And I was very gentlemanly about it, sir.
The defense may begin its cross-examination. I'm ready, I hope. We have to press on, like, the later half, I think.
yeah.
Because the first half is just solid facts.
Well,
Right.
he brought
Like-
it at 9 o'clock, so.
So, call, I think it's fine. Asked, I think I should start pressing here for iced coffee to brought at 9 on the dot. 9 on the dot, you say? God damn it.
It's okay.
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock, time of the murder. We have press it precisely the requested time. Precisely 9, then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
This is my job, sir! Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir.
Simple.
Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time? Alright, let's press one more time. You're sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
It
I-
makes me quirky.
Yeah, to be fair, I do absolutely as one of my own endearing mannerisms of mine, so yeah, I get that.
I am not like the other bellboys.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir. See, the guests, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. I am never washing this cheek again.
Jesus.
Man, this case is horny. What the
So
fuck?
horny, help!
Yeah, it sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Oh, it's no good. There's nothing.
Yes, there is.
Is that it? Am I finished?
Are we dead?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Nothing to offer you. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. Yeah, protest. Protest.
Protest.
Wait, please wait. Yes, the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, and that's all. Okay, this is really it. This is really my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in. It's gotta be check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me more about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, no, wait, this is you.
Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there.
Oh?
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 What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Oh!
I object! That's objectionable!
Nope.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Oh?
He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Edgeworth, you motherfucker.
Edgeworth, you cunt!
You fool!
God, you want to kiss Phoenix on the mouth, don't you?
I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was...
The guy with her!
the man with
Edgeworth,
Miss May.
you dumb motherfucker.
The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today on the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Jesus fuck.
Oh. Holy shit.
Also, this is so fucking funny. So the murderer was holding a gun. Then what was the murder weapon? Gun, tomato, lawyer patch. Oh, so you're killing me.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
I need some tea.
Are we gonna like take an intermission, or are we continuing, or?
I think we can continue until we get to the end of this little court sequence if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Sure. I was just wondering if you wanted to get your tea.
I mean, I can, like, wait. It's
Okay.
mostly just boiling water and then, like... yeah, I'll be fine. I could probably, actually, give me 1 second. I could probably just ask my father to boil me some water.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really? I felt like I was gonna fail like a dozen times over.
Yeah! I think I might be your newest fan!
Strange appreciation technique, but okay. Just, doing my job.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. I might just write
Huh?
fan fiction about you both. That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine! I'm definitely gonna write fan fiction about you two now!
Oh dear, it begins.
Well, if you say so. Don't even comment, V. Come now.
Shut up.
So, what happens with me?
You stay in the prison?
I wanna go home!
No, you're going back to jail.
Look,
Yeah, you don't get to go home yet. But I got a
See?
great lead in today's trial.
a lead?
The man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it.
I forget she's like 16 in this game.
What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I might have to go down there later. Hopefully you don't get a new roommate.
Please just let me stay in a room for myself.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works in Japan.
It depends. Depends
I don't
on
know
you-
how Japanese detention centers work.
I don't know.
Depends
Well,
on-
like, Maya's a minor, so...
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like they'd be separated.
Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Do we get to talk to Edgeworth?
Yes, sir! I'm going to steel myself for another night in the cold, dark detention center.
Gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Maya.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you!
Oh, Maya.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies and struck from the record. In fact, there's only one tiny part. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. That's literally all that's admissible.
God, a single sentence.
A
Fucking
single-
incredible.
A single
That's
scrap.
insane. What the fuck?
I don't know how much this good will do me, but, you know, any dart in the blowgun. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. I'm in a rhyming mood as I hit the streets.
To be continued.
To be continued. We save.
Man, I just forgot how feral Edgeworth is in this. Like, damn.
Yeah. And...
Unrestrained hatred.
No, hang on. Escape options. There we go. Title screen. There we go.
Alright.
The court stenographer was pretty distracted.